MOMboprah Radio with your host, Genty.
It must be the ass.
Yeah, fucking Jen is a warlord.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to MOMboprah Radio. Nah. I'm so glad you guys are back, tuned in, ready. I hope you're dialed in, ready for a good show. Whether you're exercising, washing your car, driving somewhere, sitting on your couch, eating lots of food, enjoying the show. Thank you for tuning in. Let's jump right into the UFC. First off, I want to tell you as I talk about the UFC, for those of you who don't know or don't like the UFC, you know where the fast forward button is at, right? Go ahead and hit that to the 20-minute mark so you don't have to hear UFC. But for those of us who love MMA, who are MMA junkies, who can't get enough, this portion is for you. Starting off, UFC 113 Fight Night recap. Nelson versus Ponzinibbio. Damn, Gina, damn. Nelson got knocked the fuck out. My boy Gunny got trashed. Utterly devastated. So much so I could barely watch it. Just was completely decimated by Ponzinibbio. I kind of had a feeling that would happen based on a betting podcast and Twitter thing I follow. Said that Ponzinibbio would be the active fighter, which is true. Gunny's not really of an active striker. He's more of a grappler. Just not his luck. But I thought maybe, Miss Cleo thought maybe he would get the shot to maybe stun Ponzinibbio and then take him to the ground and submit him. But did not happen. Ponzinibbio just decimated this guy. But not with one, not two, not three, but like 4 eye pokes. Come on, referee. Where the fuck were you at, bro? It was just going to happen. Ponzinibbio is just more of an active striker and a more powerful striker. So despite all the eye pokes, I know they suck. And they are typically not fair if you're trying to fight someone, especially if you're trying to avoid being knocked out. Getting eye poked is not very helpful. But you're only delaying the inevitable, Gunny. You were going to get knocked the fuck out. Sad to say. You know, even if there were 2 less eye pokes, what the fuck? You just don't have the hands like Ponzinibbio's got. But shout out for Gunny for sticking it through. A whole lot of memes this week on the internet with his face getting just completely pummeled. Guys, come on, lay off this guy. I mean, it sucks to be knocked out. But kudos to Ponzinibbio, pulled the wool over Miss Cleo's eyes. Well, I mean, I kind of bet it emotionally because I believed in Gunny and Iceland clap. But just not going to get it done. That's 2 in a row for Gunny. He's got to get a win here. He's going to be out of a job soon. So hurry, Gunny, hurry. Ponzinibbio, kudos to you. You're going to be getting a tough opponent, I'm sure, next, whoever that may be. Let's make it another striker so it's a freaking war. And maybe lay off the eye pokes, Ponzinibbio. Cavallo defeats Joanne Calderwood in a bullshit, boring-ass fight with some suspect judging. What a bore fest. And for the record, I mean, again, it was one of those things where, okay, the judging was a little bit off, but Calderwood was pretty much getting her ass handed to her. So, again, that's 2 or 3 in a row for her as a loss as well. So, at this point, maybe it's tough to say, maybe we can say that training at GSP's gym is not helping. It's not helping. It's not working. Fries Zaharbi, save this bitch from herself. She is not doing good. Joanne Calderwood about to be out of a job. Damn it. I really feel that she has potential, but something in her game is just missing. Back to the drawing board, but don't make any mistakes next time. I mean, your job is on the line here. UFC don't play that game. I mean, if you're on a losing streak, this is the new stage of the UFC where if you lose 2 or 3, like, you're out of a job. You are a bum to them. So, Joanna Calderwood, if you want to keep fighting the UFC and don't want to go back to Invicta or Bellator, start getting in the winning column soon, like yesterday, like now, like right now. Paul the Irish Dragon Fielder versus Stevie Ray. My God, I told you guys that would be a barn burner, and it was indeed. Paul Fielder KO'd Stevie Ray, his first knockout in the first round with elbows. God damn. Stevie Ray has never been knocked out. What a beast. Tough chin. But I just had a feeling that Paul Fielder is going to be out for blood and really wanted to make a name for himself, training at Rufus Sport with Tyron Woodley and the Pettis Bros and Duke Rufus, kickboxing champion. I mean, there's only so many times you can lose from that gym, right? Yeah, nope. They only make winners there. So, Paul Fielder, shout out to you, Irish Dragon. I had a feeling just by how you were training. I was watching some of your videos on Instagram. Holy shit. Stevie Ray did not know what was coming. Massive elbows from hell. God. Kudos to Stevie Ray. I mean, eventually you get knocked out, right? It's just one of those things. But so viciously, damn, Gina. Damn. Stevie Ray, I hope will be back. He has had an incredible career as far as losing fights, losing rounds, and then turning it in the last second. So, other than being knocked out, I would say that Stevie Ray is on the road to making big things happen in the UFC. But if he's got to go through Paul Felder to do that, that's where the door gets shut. Shout out to Paul Irish Dragon Fielder, my boy. Miss Cleo went heavy on you to make them coins, darling. Khalil Roundtree viciously KOs Paul Craig. Again, one of those things just goes to show, just because you train at a gym with Alexander Gustafsson doesn't mean you know how to fight. Eesh. My God, Khalil Roundtree. I told y'all, Miss Cleo told y'all. Those picks, straight dime piece, abs on top of abs. Khalil Roundtree was coming in for blood. Oh, man. He started off UFC career 0-2, I believe, and so he was just looking to really turn his goals around and get the job done, and he did indeed. Now, jumping to UFC 25, Long Island, Weidman versus Gastelum. First off, breaking news. Kevin Gastelum made weight. Oh, man. Oh, damn it. That's the reason why I hate betting on this kid. Every time I bet on Kevin Gastelum, this motherfucker doesn't make weight. So thank God. Half the battle has been won. Kevin Gastelum has made weight. Weidman has also made weight. He is not sick with the flu, thank God. So hopefully we're getting full-strength Weidman versus full-strength Gastelum. And for the record, Miss Cleo is going Gastelum. I just feel like he's got better hands than Weidman. Weidman is in desperate need for a win here, and it's in his hometown. So, tough decision. I mean, it could go to Weidman because he's at home, but Gastelum, I think, is really out for blood, especially after that wanky suspension for pot or something, some bullshit. Gastelum, put my money on Gastelum, and so should you. Unless you're from Long Island, then go ahead and put your money on Weidman. I won't hate you for that. Hometown boy. Darren Elkins versus Bermudez. Potentially fight of the night. Dennis Bermudez. Wow. This could go either way. I still see it edging toward Dennis Bermudez since he's just so feisty. He's so dominant and so feisty. And he's really going to be out there since I believe he's had a couple of losses in there. Was doing very well and then was just stopped for a moment. Derek Elkins is no slouch either. So hopefully, it's a battle to the death. Okay, not that kind of death, but just putting their heart and soul into it, throwing everything in the kitchen sink with those punches into it. So it should be exciting. Gan Vellante versus Pat Cummings. I didn't know which way to go. I feel like Gan is the better fighter slightly, but Pat Cummins will be desperate for a win. Also, Brendan Schaub's friend, and he swears up and down he's going to get the W. So I'm going to trust my boy B. Schaub that his boy Pat will get the job done. Miss Cleo put on Pat because I believe he was the underdog, and you know Miss Cleo cannot resist an underdog bet. Lastly, Riviera versus Thomas Almeida. Whew. Man, Thomas Almeida was a freaking beast until he got destroyed and then hadn't been back for a long time. So Miss Cleo is a bit concerned, taking time off from the ring. It's very sketchy after you've been knocked out. But I have a feeling Thomas Almeida will show up in Long Island on Saturday and will put on a fucking clinic on Rivera. He will not know what's going on. So watch out, Rivera. Here comes Thomas Almeida, desperate for a win, desperate to get back into the rankings. Before he was knocked out, before he was stopped, I want to say he was on a 10 or 12 fight win streak, combined with, I want to say, 5 or 6 fights in the lower undercard shows of the MMA. Like, I want to say it was Legacy or MSC, one of the two, and then winning 4 or 5 in the UFC. Don't quote me on that. But the point is, motherfucker was winning a lot. And then he got stopped. And then he took some time off. So I'm hoping the time off is going to do him some good. Knock out the old ring rust. And get in there and destroy Riviera. For the sake of my wallet, goddammit. Miss Cleo needs a win. Got to pay for that darn Ellis Mania. Ellis Mania ain't cheap. September 30th. Your dear host, MOMboprah, is potentially fighting. And it's going to need some coin to get to Vegas. So these bets better go through, damn it. Come on. So yeah, that is it. UFC fight on Fox 25 Saturday. Pretty late on the East Coast. I saw the final fight is on at 11 p.m. Yeesh. So that means 8 p.m. our time. So, West Coast time anyway. So tune in, folks. The last 4 fights should be fucking amazing. Now, as a little top secret throwaway bet, I bet on Goodfredo Pepe. So, he has done me well in the past, so I'm hoping he will do well as well. And also, I also bet on the Charles Oliveira. Yes. He is the bogus Brazilian cowboy, because we all know who Cowboy Cerrone is. He's the real cowboy. We got the Brazilian cowboy, Oliveira. I put money on him as well to win. So, I'll be watching those bets very closely because those are my underdog bets. And those were Miss Cleo makes the coin. Yeah. Story time. Man. What? I couldn't say customer of the week this week because there were so many shitty customers this week. God damn. So we will just say customers of the week. God damn. First one right off the bat, this dusty old lady with her young son who's got some kind of funky contagious warts on his face. Cool. I get it. I can deal with that. You've come from the doctor. You didn't like the answer you heard, so you've come to my work to get you some sort of medicine, some over-the-counter something to maybe potentially take over those nasty warts your son got from being a dirty at school. But anyway, this dusty old bitch comes in and says, "Help! I need help!" I'm like, "Oh, okay. How can I help you? Do you work here?" Yes. How can I help you? Yeah. I asked you if you worked here. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't ask you if you needed help if I didn't work here. Yeah. Let's think about that one, lady. Let's think about that one. God. So she proceeds to tell me that her son has got these nasty contagious warts all over his face. I see them. And that she's there to get her stupid little cream that the doctor sent her there to get. Well, guess what? The doctor doesn't potentially know what the funk he's talking about sometimes. And they send people to my work when we don't have their medication. That they might have to go to a pharmacy or that they might have to order it online. But for whatever reason, they do it all the time. So she goes, "I need this medication." I said, ma'am, we don't sell any medications here. So, we have like a wart remover cream, like a natural cream. I need this. She shows it to me, but she won't exactly give it to me in my hand. And of course, her hand is blocking the picture. I'm like, okay, well, what the fuck is this? I can't see what you're showing me. Go ahead and fucking show it to me. So she tells me what it is. I said, let's check the computer because I do not believe. I'm like 99% sure we don't carry it, but let me just, cross my T's here. I said, let's just verify in the computer. I asked you if you worked here. Why do you need to check the computer? If you worked here, you would know. I'm like, oh, okay, well, 15 years of working here. I guess that's nothing. Nothing to you, sweets. Look it up. Of course, we don't have it. And then as I'm looking it up, her 11 or 12-year-old daughter goes, Mom, oh my God, did you see how fat she is? Oh, Mom. And the mom says nothing. And I'm like, And she keeps going on. The daughter keeps going, look at how fat she is. Look at how fat she is. And I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, in case you didn't know, Team Patty McFatty up in this bitch. Can I help you? Or do you have the warts too? Because if you do, I don't want to fucking help you, little girl. So she keeps going on, and the mom says nothing. Finally, I lose my cool. I lose my shit. And I give her a look. The look that, if you don't shut the fuck up right now, I'm going to walk to my car, get my old boxing gloves out my trunk, get my gum shield, and tell you to put the boxing gloves on and cover your face, because I'm going to punch you as hard as I can, you little kid. Look at me. Nobody is too young or too old to get knocked the fuck out by MOMboprah. Especially if you're going to be a little bitch. God. So, yeah, mom does not check her. Finally, I just gave her a look like, if you don't shut the fuck up, you're going to get it. And I ain't scared of you or your mom. And boy, oh boy, did she shut the fuck up. It's very rare that I have to use that look with people, but when I do use it, sometimes I scare myself. And so the fat shaming stopped for the moment anyway. And, of course, we didn't have her son's stupid little medicine. And he's just looking at me, and I'm like, oh, poor kid. He got a mom like that. Yeesh. And a sister like that. Yeesh. So I recommend this natural wart cream. She goes, I don't want to use that. I want to use what the doctor sent me here for. I said, ma'am, we don't sell your stuff here. Don't know why would the doctor send me here? Why would he send me here? I'm like, ma'am, I don't know. You need to ask your doctor. But I kind of have an idea. And it's because you're a biggity bitch. That's why. You're a bitch-ass bitch. And they probably didn't want you in their office anymore. So they said, hey, go over there down the street to the over-counter store. Bye. Yeah, wow. What a bitch. She's like, fine. I don't want anything. I was like, oh, okay. Bye. Good luck with those contagious warts your son got. I'm pretty sure you're going to get them too. Ugh. Oh, what a bitch. Shortly after that, got a phone call. God, this guy calling about his dusty-ass grapes that used to be on sale and were not. And, of course, that's not my department. So I proceeded to send the call to the right person. And, of course, they don't answer. Fine, whatever, no big deal. So he keeps calling. Probably about the third time. He goes, well, why don't you get off your lazy ass and go turn around and check over there on those grapes? And I said, oh, sir, I'm so sorry. Please hold. I said, this motherfucker, you want me to check in on your fucking grapes? I'm about to bust your grape. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to I Love Lucy all of those motherfucking grapes. Gather them all up, throw them on the ground, step all over them, and I'm going to put you back on hold, place you on hold, and then check you back, pick up the phone, and tell you your grapes are now wine and to come and bring a straw, motherfucker. God damn it. Whew. I was pissed. I was like, sir, we don't have anybody right now, and your grapes are not on sale. Have a nice day. Click. Wow. What a complete douchebag. You're going to get so uptight about fucking grapes. I mean, you don't deserve to get grapes. I'm telling you. If you eat fruit, guess what? This is the hierarchy of fruit. Whatever your favorite fruit is, that's your favorite fruit, right? But if you can't get your favorite fruit, can't you go to the next best thing? Why can't you go to some strawberries or pineapple or mango? Get something else. We don't have your fucking grapes. Get something else. Instead, you're going to try and take that shit out on me? Get the fuck out of here. You got no idea. MOMboprah's on the other side and will bust your grape, sir. Excuse me, sir. Which you're calling me lazy. Get out of here with that shit. Bye, Felipe. Stepped on all your grapes. I Love Lucy them bitches. Right the fuck out of here. And that's wine now on the produce floor. Oh, God. Unreal. So, sad story. I get a lady whose young son in his 30s, has cancer and was completely bummed out. But when I heard what she's feeding him, then I figured out quickly how he got the cancer. This lady is proceeding to feed her son candy. And candy whenever he wants. And I said, ma'am, I don't think that your body can live off candy, especially if it's dying of cancer. I'm not a doctor, but can you be a good mommy for a fucking second and get this guy some kale? I mean, come on. This is crazy, man. Basically killing her son. I'm just like, man, lady, yeah, you can't give him candy. Again, I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose this cancer. Of course, you've gone to a doctor and gotten this all checked out. So you're aware he has cancer, and so that he needs nutrients. Candy doesn't have any nutrients. But that's all that he wants to eat is candy. I can't get him to eat anything else but candy. Ma'am, do you love your son? This is the conversation I had. These are direct quotes from MOMboprah. Ma'am, do you love your son? Well, yes, of course I do. Then don't give him candy. Crying out loud. You need to be a good mommy and step the fuck up and say, look, guess what candy is? Kale. Kale is candy. Guess what candy is? Broccoli. Guess what candy is? Spinach. And that's what you're going to eat until you're well enough to eat real candy. Man, I should have called the cops on this bitch because she's basically killing her kid, giving him candy. Good Lord. Bad mommy alert. Watch out, people. Bad mommy alert. Man, if your son has cancer or if your daughter has cancer or somebody in your family has cancer, guess what? The candy diet, it doesn't work. It's like in a million, a trillion in the history of in humankind. Candy has not cured cancer. Don't you think if it did, more people would eat it? Oh my God. What the fuck is wrong with people, man? This shit is so fucked up. It's unbelievable. Cannot believe it. God, what the hell is the matter with you? Oh man. Oh God. Then jumping in to my favorite segment, translation. Oh yeah, this is my little itty bitty segment where I get all my trans stories because when I leave the comfort of my home, all I get is he, she, or whatever you are. It's at least once or twice a day. Yeah, it's great. I love it. Not walking around at work, just doing my thing. And a lady goes, Mister, help me. And as I start to turn around, she goes, oh my God, Sadie, ma'am, whatever you are, help me. What the fuck? Come on, man. Can't you just say, excuse me, I need some help? How hard is this shit? Why is this shit so fucked up, man? Like, why do you have to, Mr., ma'am, sir, he, she, them, her, ah. What is this, man? Can't we just be cool? When I go to a store and I need help, I go, hey, excuse me, can I get some help? Or, hey, are you busy? I need some help. Cool. Not, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, whatever. I need help. Yes, fuck you too. How can I help you? Like, oh my gosh. Jesus. Oh, it's just such a struggle. Like, people have no clue unless you're in this spectrum, it's got no clue what it's like to just be assaulted without your say, like verbally assaulted. Just, God damn it. I mean, give me a chance. Look, just because I identify trans doesn't I don't want to be called either. Like, just call me Jen. I got a name tag. It says Jen on it with 2 fucking N's. Jen with 2 N's. I don't get it. I don't understand. Help me out, people. Why do you have to say, sir, ma'am? Can't you just say, dude? I'm cool with dude. Just say, hey, dude, like the show. Hey, dude. Help me out here. I'm fucking dying. I'm drowning out here with the straights. I swear. Excuse me, ma'am, sir, whatever you are. Excuse me, sir. Oh, shit. Ma'am. Fuck. Whatever. Oh, whatever you are over the phone. I need help. Oh, God. It's just like it's a daily thing. It's just a constant daily thing. And I'm about to bust. I can't stand it. I'm about to bust. These fucking people, man. It's Jen or hey, dude, or bruh, or bruv, or something. Just not whatever. I'm not whatever. Even if you go, sir, like, I'll respond to sir. Or if you go, ma'am, I'll respond to ma'am. But what fucking does it is the whatever bit. Like, just pick one and stick with it. We'll be cool. If it's Mr. the whole way, if it's sir the whole way, I don't give a shit if it's right or wrong. Like, it's cool. But the whatever bit is like, oh, God, don't fucking be that person. Don't be an ignorant douchebag. Don't be an ass clown. Stay in one lane. Pick one lane. If you see MOMboprah in the streets and you say, what's up, dude? I don't care. If you see MOMboprah in the streets and you go, what's up, lady? I don't care. But don't call me whatever. I'm about to bust all over you. With that right hand from hell. With that left jab from hell. Whatever is not on my birth certificate, motherfucker. It's Jen. Okay? I'm cool with sir or ma'am. Not whatever. Woo! Man. Time to roll on to some current events. Some sad news. Some fucked up news. Chester from Linkin Park commits suicide on Chris Cornell's birthday. Ugh. Whoa. Heavy stuff. Leaves behind a wife and 6 kids. God. Man. Tough thing to hear about and see all over social media and just the impact. I couldn't, for me, the Linkin Park, it was one of those things where I was in the wave. Somebody I went to school with and knew was actually in one of those videos that they did. Crawling, the little crawling little video. The chicken there. Yep. Shout out to her. She was pretty steamy. Yeah, go watch that and then hit me up. And I'll tell you all about it. For whatever reason, that band, Linkin Park, I respected what Mike Shinoda did and Chester did with that band. Took a band from nothing and made it into this massive group. Really wasn't my speed. And when I say this, I can get into the rap rock thing. Hello, I'm a 311 fan. Hate all you want. It's a rap rock band. Rap rock reggae. But what does it for me, when I get into a band, you can be the shittiest band ever. But if you've got a good guitarist, which 311 does, if you got a good drummer, which 311 does, I'm down. The singing or the rapping will hit me later, or even the bass. Linkin Park, my God, the guitarist, it's just power chords. There's nothing challenging. There's no solos in there. Motherfucker's wearing this ginormous headphones on his head looking like the Nutcracker. And the drummer's got like 30 fucking pieces up there. And no one drum solo, no one tricky drum part. I fucking couldn't get into it. I tried, fam. I tried to love Linkin Park because it was the hottest thing back in the 2000s. I tried. I really did. But I only liked one song, and it was Paper Cut. Like the recorded version, and I like the version that they did live at the BBC. Damn. If you want, listen up, bands. If you want MOMboprah to get behind you, you gotta play some solid drums. Give me a good guitar solo or some drum solo. I posted on Instagram earlier today a repost from Travis Barker when they did a charity benefit together with Linkin Park and Travis Barker. And Travis Barker is up there with a 4-piece drum set. A 4-piece drum set, playing alongside the drummer of Linkin Park. The drummer from Linkin Park has maybe about 30, 40 pieces up there. And Travis Barker with four pieces of drums is making more noise, is showing more drum showmanship than the dude from Linkin Park has ever done in the history of his Linkin Park career. It is infuriating. My God. I don't understand. How are you in that massive of a band and you don't do a single drum solo? The fuck? Huh? MOMboprah ain't buying your shit. No. No, won't do it. But nevertheless, I tried to get a Linkin Park train. About the time that I did sort of get onto it was when Jay-Z vouched for them when they did the Jay-Z Linkin Park mashup on MTV. I did watch that. That did sort of bring me in because they did remix Jay-Z songs with Linkin Park songs, and it worked out very well. But nevertheless, I mean, if y'all got a better drummer, I mean, damn, it's too late now, but if you got a better drummer, I mean, I probably would have been down. I would have been down with the LP for life. That drummer just murked any dreams of me being a fan of that band. But nevertheless, back to Chester. I talk too much. Chester, man, deep in depression, could not see a way out other than hanging himself in his Palos Verdes home. Oof. You gotta say to yourself, if you're a musician and you make it, which 99.9% don't make it, and when they do make it, to have a long career spanning almost 20 years, why on earth would you throw that away? A depression so deep that you would throw it all away, and not even about the music. Just you're so deep into the depression, you just only see the way out as killing yourself. Come on, bro, you gotta stick around for the kids. You gotta do it for the kids, man. Your wife. What about your mom or your dad if they're still alive, or your auntie or your uncle or your nan, somebody, your granddad, anybody? I mean, it's just crazy. To be fair, MOMboprah has been in a place where the depression was so deep, I can sympathize. I can relate to it, where you just don't see your way out. You just feel like you're in quicksand, like you're never gonna get out. You're just struggling with it. But at some point, you have to let something snap you out of it. And killing yourself is not it. That I know for sure. Suicide is not the answer. If you do know somebody who is suicidal, please reach out to them. Get them in touch with the Suicide Prevention Network. There's just so many reasons not to do it. The one reason you're thinking about doing it, hold off that thought. Call your best friend, call your nan, call your granddad, call your auntie, call your uncle, call somebody, call an Uber. I don't care, but don't do it. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it, because in the end, all you're doing, you're trying to alleviate this act. You feel like you're such a burden that you have to remove yourself physically from people by death, when you're actually creating more of a burden by killing yourself. You know, I mean, just these 6 kids, what legacy do you leave behind for them? The memory that they're going to have is you killing themselves, which is only going to perpetuate more killing in that family. Potentially has now put his children at risk for suicide because of the grief that he has left them with. So please, if you know someone, reach out. If you are in a place, reach out and let it be known that you're struggling. It is completely okay to say that you need help. I don't understand how we've come to a point in a society where, at least in America, I do see in England that they offer a lot of stuff either via the radio show or on TV. I see that them always talking about mental health, and I think it's so important that mental health needs to be discussed. If more people talk, I feel like these instances would happen less and less. And especially to people who influence us, who bring us out of our own problems. Chester, why didn't Chester reach out to somebody, and see how much his own struggles and his music has helped touch so many people's lives, that you would think that it's okay to just end it. No. No way. That is not the end. I do hear that Chester was very close to Chris Cornell, so I'm assuming that part of the reason that he's just devastated over the loss of his friend and it being his birthday, and just terrible stuff. A lot of times we're just a prisoner in our own mind. The restraints that we might feel or see are really just those that we put up on our own, and they can be easily broken. But God, please do MOMboprah a favor and keep communication open amongst each other. Do not let friends go too long without talking or squash the beef. Talk to each other, settle things. Do not stir with negativity, because it just becomes this big riptide or rip pool of just junk, and before you know it, you're so deep in that you're just out to sea and you can't really figure out how to get back. Let your friends and family, or even if you're not comfortable going to your friends and family, go see a professional. Go seek help. Do it. Don't be scared. And I know MOMboprah should take this advice wisely as well. I myself have been one of those people who has been scared to go to therapy. I've gone a couple of times, and it has been helpful, but just for whatever reason, just me being stubborn, I don't want to go. I'm using this podcast as therapy. I'm using Grand Theft Auto as therapy. I'm using In-N-Out Burger as therapy. Oh, God. All bad, with the exception of the podcast. In-N-Out is good sometimes. Grand Theft Auto is good sometimes, but not in an abusive way. But yeah, I just want people to be happy, and you can't be happy all the time. I get it, but to be in a place where you would want to bring self-harm upon yourself is not the answer. Seek help, people. Other sad news I would like to get out of the way. It's just a terrible, terrible thing. I'm not even going to play the audio, but I saw earlier today that a middle-aged man, disabled man, on the, I don't know if this is internet or Facebook Live, but I just received this video, and man had a fight with a relative and proceeded to walk into a lake, and of course, being disabled, he can't swim. And for whatever reason, there were 3 young boys there. And these 3 young boys, rather than go on and save this man, they videotaped it and laughed and watched him drown to death. Excuse me, little fuckboys? Where in your right mind did you think that this is okay to watch someone drown in front of you and die? And the fact that he's disabled, so y'all know he can't swim, and you stood there and laughed and recorded it. Even yelled out and said, "We ain't gonna save you. We're not gonna save you. Hey. Like this is a fucking joke. I mean, God. Just think about how if somebody for a second would have been Mr. Joe Cool over there and got in there and saved that man. But instead they watched him die. And just hearing him cry out for help and drown, I felt sick. I literally felt sick. MOMboprah was sick with emotions because she wanted to jump into that video and save that man, and then once that man was saved, take those 3 boys and drown them myself. Fucking assholes. Absolutely ridiculous. Do me a favor. If you're listening to this and you see somebody in trouble, you're drowning, God, why should I even have to say please help them? Your instinct should be like, oh my God, what do I need to do right in this instant? what can I do to help this man? Instead, you're going to get your fucking phone out and film it and laugh. And the best part is, state of Florida says you don't have to save this person. So, they just watched him die. And those kids get off scot-free. So, MOMboprah's message is that hopefully when they get old enough, they drown as well. And hopefully their parents see that video, and I hope that they taught them better. And if they didn't teach them better, hopefully they will drown as well. We're just gonna need that whole line of boys to just die, to just go ahead and drown. Because we don't want them breeding more stupid people to watch other people die, because that's not cool. Be a good fucking Samaritan and stand up and save people when they need help. I mean, my God, it's one thing if you jumped in there and he goes, "Don't save me." I'd be like, maybe I won't save him. But if it was MOMboprah, if he said, "Don't save me," I'd still probably fucking save him. But that's just me. But Jesus Christ, let the guy die? Disabled, man? Get the fuck out. Shame on you. Shame on you, 3 boys. There are no words. You motherfuckers, let him die. Unbelievable. Orenthal James Simpson is free on parole. Oh boy. Way to ruin my fucking day. This guy, I mean, from the jump, complete scumbag. Complete scumbag. I cannot believe that once again, that the Goldmans and the Browns have to deal with this bullshit again. This fucking scumbag skirting free away again. This guy, in my opinion, should be either dead or locked up in jail forever. Motherfucker allegedly murdered Nicole Brown Simpson, and Ron Goldman. And he's gotten scot-free. All of the evidence was there, but because LAPD did shitty police work, shocker, OJ got free. But he did us all a favor when he tried to steal back his memorabilia in Las Vegas in 2008 and got arrested as he tried to hold people hostage for selling his stuff. But sadly, he is out on parole. And I'm praying that this man will fuck up again, so they will lock him away and throw away the key. Because my God, just to see, if you see pictures of this guy when they announce his parole, he smiles like the fucking Joker. Everybody knows he did it. He knows he did it. He can't even hide the look on his face. But he also knows that he got away with it, and how shitty the American justice system is. God damn. I absolutely feel the pain for the Brown family, how brutal she was murdered, fucking stabbed both her and Ron multiple times, and then slit her throat so bad it damn near decapitated her. And while the kids were inside sleeping. Fuck. You go watch OJ Made in America and you tell me somebody else committed that crime. You tell me somebody else killed Ron and Nicole. Because I'm telling you right fucking now, this motherfucker, Orenthal, did it. And the fact that people are happy this guy's out of jail, ugh. What's really scary is that the kids are like super excited this guy is out of jail. And I'm like, oh my God. He killed your mom, man. Bro, wake up, dude. He killed your mom while you were sleeping in the bed. But again, he was 5 at the time. So probably can't even comprehend that his dad's a fucking murderer. Allegedly. Man, I think the worst bit of it is, for me, is that both people were killed, but specifically the way that they were murdered. And then at that Ron, it was just a wrong place, wrong time. Nicole left her glasses at the restaurant he worked at, so he thought it would be a good idea to return her glasses to her. And he fucking shows up and gets killed. 22 years old, something like that. Young, super young dude. And anytime Ron Goldman's dad is in front of a camera, I mean, he can barely put the words together. You can just hear the pain in his voice. And I just cannot believe that murder is unsolved. I cannot believe that. It blows my mind still to this day. When I think back, being in school and when we watched the trial every day, And going to the school that I went, there wasn't that many black people. So right away, everyone was like looking at me like, do you believe OJ is innocent or guilty? I'm like, this motherfucker's guilty. Don't throw that on me just because I'm the only black here in the school. Come on. MOMboprah's got some fucking common sense. I mean, there's blood in the Bronco. There's blood everywhere. The gloves. Where it happened. I mean, and the type of kill that it was, it's a crime of passion. This guy loved her so much that nobody could have her. Nobody could have her. And he thought Ron was boning Nicole. It just makes sense that he did it. It just makes sense. I don't want to say that I'm emotional, but this shit just really, it gets me so much that we can't fucking pin this guy. We can't get him for double jeopardy because that is the rules. But can't we get him for something else? Can't we catch this guy stealing a fucking Twix or something somewhere and lock his ass up for the rest of his life? Well, I guess the good news that he is out is that Khloe Kardashian can go spend time with her real daddy. Yeah, I said it. Yeah. Motherfucker looks just like him. Ha. Ha ha. Yeah, that's right. Your little Kris Kardashian fucking boned OJ. Khloe looks exactly like him. Because, hello, we know Rob adopted her. She ain't Rob Kardashian's kid. Huh? And he even said in the book, Khloe ain't mine. Khloe ain't mine. And then who fucking baby is it? It ain't Jenner's baby. Oh, yeah, that's right, everybody. Look at them facial features. Look at that goofy-ass smile. That's OJ's kid. Oh, God. I just hope that fucking empire collapses. I hope they all go down in flames. Every last one of them. All of them. Bad news. Bad news. That side of town. So some good news. Finally, we get to the good shit. Sean Spicer is officially out of a job. That's right, boo-boo. He has resigned. Well, Spice Boy, it's been real. I'm going to miss all of the goofy press conferences that we had together. I'm going to miss your goofy little answers. I'm going to miss your goofy ass face. I'm going to miss when they make fun of you on Saturday Night Live. Melissa McCartney, shout out to you. Because you did a better Spicer than Spicer. Yeah, take that, Spice Boy. Spice, baby. Yep. Goodbye. Bye, Felipe. It's been real. Wow. Went from the bunny suit to press secretary to out of a job. It's been real, fuckboy. Let's see who we can get fired next out of the Trump administration. And that's all I will say about politics, a.k.a. politricks, because they're all a bunch of fakers. All of them. Every last one of them. Republican or Democrat. It's a shit show. They're all fakers. Every one of them. Supposedly, today they had some jobber on there named Spumoni. Who the fuck knows that guy is? Talking about Spice Boy. And then Huckabee will be the replacement. I guarantee Huckabee will not be as funny as Spice Boy. But nevertheless, knowing the Trumpsters, give them time, give them enough rope, they'll all hang themselves sooner or later. And America will have a nice laugh. I know I'm laughing. It's all a big joke to me. Politricks, Republicans, or Democrats. It's all a big gang up there. Big joke. And that's all I will say about politics. So don't send me some fucking messages about, oh, your party does this or your party does that. No. All the parties are whack. All of them. So save yourself the typing. Don't send me some letter because you're like some conservative Republican. Or don't send me some letter because you're a little loose liberal. Piss off. Every last one of you. Team no party. Team MOMboprah party. Which means lots of chicken and pineapple and strawberries. Yep, my faves. And some cookie dough ice cream to top it all off. And thin crust pizza. Yeah. Also some funny news. Chicken Thailand catches her man cheating on her. So she decides to go to the store and get the hottest peppers you can find in Thailand. Come back to the house and smear it all over her man's pee-pee, all over his junk, and particularly in the pee hole, peppers in the pee hole, and the best part yet, finds the girl, and shoves the hot peppers in her vagina. Oh, talk about revenge. Holy shit. Do not fuck with the Thai ladies over there in the Thailand. They'll put peppers in your vag. Oof. Damn, Gina. Damn. I don't even want to begin. What type of yeast infection that's going to cost. Holy shit. That is going to be one ginormous bug down there. God damn. Fucking fiery ass bacteria vag. Damn. Shout out to that Thai lady. Don't fuck around with the Thai ladies. And you might as well got a machete and cut this dude's junk off, because that shit's on fire. She stuck fucking peppers in the pee hole. Whoa. Oh, you think about that for a minute, folks. Peppers in your pee hole. Whoa, man. Don't cross the Thai ladies. They ain't fucking around. Whew, man. Well, it wasn't too long, but the return of MOMboprah is back. Wow. Whew. I didn't think it would happen, but MOMboprah returned on the scene and was on a warpath. We went to that darn diabetes place, aka Starbucks, to get us some drinks. And proceeds to tell the lovely young people that are working there at Starbucks, who are busting their ass off for minimum wage, making her drink, that they're not making it right. And so, I understand. Customer is always right. You get what you pay for. But not to the point where MOMboprah is damn near stepping over, busting through the kitchen gate there to tell the dude, tell my boy how to make her drink. What the fuck? Oh my God, lady, I'm gonna need you to chill like 3 seconds. Chill the fuck out. God damn it. Straight up telling him, no, you put the powder in this, then the liquid, then the syrup. And I said, light ice. Holy fuck. I was so embarrassed. I literally wanted to walk out without my drink. I said, fuck it. You give that drink to a homeless person or something. But I do not want to be near I don't want to be near MOMboprah. Holy shit. This is fucked up. And he's just making his drink and, thank God, politely ignoring her. And she goes, right? I know how to make it, right? And I was like, Mom, get behind from the counter at once. You do not work at Starbucks. I know you want to work there. Yeah, that's right, people. My mom so desperately loves Starbucks so much she wants to work there. Don't ask me why. I keep telling her if she worked there, she would be fired in a day, because fucking MOMboprah cannot control herself. She will go off on somebody, and they'll probably end up with fucking coffee in their face, and they'll be burned. My mom will fucking burn somebody up in this bitch. She cannot work at Starbucks. You hear me, Starbucks Corporation? Listen up. If MOMboprah applies, you deny her at once, because all it takes is one rude-ass customer about, I said half milk, half cream. Or I said soy. And she's going to get a fucking hot pot of coffee and pour it right on their face. My mom's from the hood. She don't play around. I can literally just see somebody complaining and her pouring that pot of coffee, and then, first of all, pouring it on their face, and then probably smashing the coffee pot on the top of their head while it's on fire. Oh my God, MOMboprah, please. I'm going to need you to settle the fuck down and stay on your side of the counter, please. Do not go back behind the counter and tell these dudes how to make it. Let them do their job, all right? You paid for the service. You said light ice. They did what they thought is light ice. Enjoy your fucking drink. Let's go. God damn it. Unfucking believable. Whew, man. And on that note, guys, I have talked for a fucking hour. Too long. I'm a little slow this week on getting this podcast done, simply because I was fucking distracted. And I want to talk to you guys. One last thing. If you're fucking distracted from your goals, how can you achieve them? God, so much bullshit. My fucking insomnia this week, fucking playing video games, fucking Dusties on the dating app. Distracted me from my one true love, which is podcasting. So I'm going to need y'all to do me a favor. if you like, share, and subscribe to the show. Let me know if MOMboprah is slacking. Tell me what I need to do to make this podcast even more awesome. I want to be motivated to share the best show that I could potentially and possibly give you guys. MOMboprah, heart and soul, guts. I'm going to bust this wide open. That's right. Shout out to my boy, Brendan Schaub. Shout out to my boy, Dave the Voice Boys and the Merminator. Man, keep shouting me out on their show. Every time I hear it, it's the craziest thing that somebody in Canada, thousands of people, 2 million downloads of people hear MOMboprah. Holy fuck, man. Kudos to you guys, eh? I'll be ootin' a boot on take off your knobs and your hosers. Shout out to those guys. I appreciate the love. I cannot thank you guys enough. And anybody else who listens to the show, please, for the love of God, I just found out my family didn't even know I had a fucking radio show. How whack is that? I've been doing all my publicity on Instagram, and because it has that shitty, out of order, it's not in chronological order, stupid Instagram, God. Fucking Facebook ruined it all. This is why I got off Facebook. It's not in chronological order. So what the fuck? People aren't going to hear important things first. They're just going to get random ideas or thoughts or news. And by the time you hear it, it's over with. God. So anyway, I will be on an urban assault of social media. So initially, I didn't want to really promote the show so much because I just don't want to annoy people with that. But this is my fucking baby, guys. And if people don't know, and I'm this far in that I don't have a radio show, Instagram ain't working. Instagram ain't doing its job. So I'm going to have to blast this shit out more often. I'm going to be texting you people to like, share, and subscribe to my show. This is my fucking baby. Since I can't have babies, no lady plumbing. I don't have any lady plumbing. So this is my fucking baby, guys. Share this with your friends, your family, your auntie, your uncle, your mom, your dad, your granddad, your nan, your grandma, but only if they're cool. No uncool people listening to this shit. I don't like that. No, this is for the cool kids. Cool Kids Club only. That's right. Cool kids handle shit, hear stuff they don't like, and let it roll off their back. They're not trolling the internet.
Why did you say that? Oh, I'm a keyboard warrior. You offended me.
Yeah. Fuck that shit. Fuck off. I don't want to hear that. I only want to hear about, hey, you can do this better. Or, I like this part about your show. I don't need no negative Nancys, no sensitive Sallys. This is Urban Assault Radio. And that means you better get down or lay down. That's right. That's me blowing up your shit. All right, everybody. This is MOMboprah Radio. I have got to turn this thing off, or else I will stay here forever. Because I love this. I love what I'm doing. This is awesome. Wouldn't you agree? Come on, people. Show me some fucking love. God damn it, I love you guys. Because I know some of you are listening, and you appreciate it, and I appreciate you. So thank you for sharing. For those of you who do, thank you for listening. This is MOMboprah Radio. I'm out.